Hello there, people of the internet. So, look what I found. This right here is a place that is completely public, and one of the things I really like about public places like this is look at the ground. That right there is a reloader's wet dream. Maybe not the shotgun shells, but there's just a ton of brass. And look at that! That's a live shell right there, not even fired. Man, I am already making progress. So this is a public area, and there are going to be people shooting around me, so we might even have some people show up on this range. This place is an absolute nightmare to get to. The cougar cannot make it through this, so I had to throw on some rain boots and do some walking. And, oh goodness, really shot up door. Let me show you guys this spot. Yeah, the cougar's not making it down this road. I came up from over that way, and it is just large distances of this, and this gets really deep really quickly. The cougar's not making it through that, so I have to walk, and whatever I have out here for recording is just kind of what I have on person. So I also don't have my normal recording setup. All I have is this little camera stand, and this is kind of as high as it gets, so that's just what we're gonna have to go ahead and use. Let me go ahead and set up the camera, and we'll start sending some lead down range, because I have not used this range yet. You guys will see my first shots fired. Okay, hopefully that's tall enough, and hopefully you guys can see me at least halfway decently. I have not fired out here yet, and I figure the first thing we're gonna do is fire off this one 9mm round. This is 9mm, right? I'm assuming this is 9mm. It looks like 9mm. Fire off this one 9mm round downrange that we first found here, and this will be my first round that I've first fired at this new gun range, and I'm actually going to dedicate this to a $5 Patreon. One of the things I do on my Patreon is if you donate $5 or more, then you get a bullet dedicated to you, and this poor guy's been waiting around forever because I haven't had a gun range to dedicate a bullet to him. Well, now I do. So his name is Tony Apicano. Hold on, let me try reading that before I try pronouncing it. Tony Acabono. I apologize if I am mispronouncing your name, my good man, but I'm definitely trying my best. This right here is the first shot that I fired at this gun range, and I imagine that I'm probably going to be shooting here quite a bit. So this first shot is dedicated to you, my man. First shot at the brand new spot. Oh, and for the people who are going to ask about Kevin, relax, I brought Kevin with me. He's just not out here at this public gun range. So here we go. First round down range. Let's go ahead and send it. This right here marks a new era. There's a TV out here that somebody left. Let's send it at that. Okay, there we go. First shot fired down range. 9mm. It was in fact 9mm. That's awesome. I ought to do some scavenging around here to see what all I can find, because there's quite a bit of gold around here. I also need a taller camera stand. I apologize for the camera stand size. Let me actually load this up and we'll start talking. Alright, so I figure to test out this brand new range, I would go ahead and start small. So I brought some 9mm, and since I'm carrying a bunch of stuff out here, and I have to walk through all of this slop in order to get out here, I'm very limited on the things that I can actually bring out here. My old videos, I used to just like be able to bounce back and forth between range and householding. I can't do that now, and I can't have a vehicle to carry my stuff. So yeah, what we have out here is just what we have out here. I decided to go with 9mm to kind of gauge the range, see how I feel about it before I go sending like full power 8mm Mauser down this range. So simple 9mm. This right here is my high point carbine. Let's test it out. I've only got a couple of rounds in here. The amount of ammo I have right now is also incredibly limited. If you would like to assist me with getting properly set up here, then links to Utreon and Patreon are in the description, or you can go buy some merch. I have some t-shirts for sale. That'll definitely help the cause, or do a one-time donation through the merch store. Okay, I don't really have a target out there. I'm kind of nervous to walk out in that direction because we got people firing on like a firing line all down around here. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait until I'm like alone out here before I go out that way. So I'm just gonna shoot at the garbage that's already out there. Hopefully you guys can see it all right. Hey, actually, this camera's got a screen on the back. Hey, there we go. I will just turn you guys that way a little bit. Oh, that is perfect. Okay, cool. Hopefully y'all can see that all right. I'm going to just start finding random debris to shoot at, I guess. All right, I'm already having a good time here. I like piles of garbage like this that I can shoot at, as I'm sure you guys have noticed from my car. Finding specific targets and just sending them flying. Aw, I missed. There we go. Let's do something a little bit more long range. Okay, cool. I have no idea what that thing is down there, but it's been shot. Okay, well, I fired a couple of rounds out of a carbine. Let's go ahead and load up a couple of rounds inside of a handgun. This right here is my Star Model BM. You guys have seen this on the YouTube channel plenty of times. This is one of the few guns that I brought with me for recording purposes, and, well, I haven't shot it in forever on the YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and send a couple of rounds downrange with it. I see a pot plant, one of those pots that you use for planting and whatnot. Sitting right there, it's that blue thing, if you guys can manage to see that on screen. If not, then just imagine I'm shooting at something. Nice. Nice. Actually, I kind of like this range. It's nice and breezy out here. I bet it's hell on the audio, though. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see if we can find ourselves a different target, because that pot plant isn't really bouncing around as much as I'd like it to. Alright, I guess I'm just going to shoot some of the random miscellaneous stuff that's out there on the ground. There goes that thing, and that thing. Hell yeah. Well, so far the test run is going very well. As a matter of fact, I actually have, on top of my 9mm, my funds right now are extremely limited, so I'm very, very limited on the things that I can do. But one thing that I did do, brought some 22 long rifle. 22 long rifle for the win. That's basically the only thing that I can afford right now. I'm going off of old stock whenever it comes to the 9mm. Let's break down some 22, shall we? So I brought my Henry Takedown Survival Rifle. This right here is something that I have inside of my oh shit bag. And I call it the oh shit bag because whenever you say oh shit, because there's some sort of situation, the bag's probably a good thing to go for. I got all sorts of stuff inside of that bag, including this thing. It's a good little survivalist rifle as far as I'm concerned. So 22 long rifle is not exactly the most powerful of cartridges. And, well, that's kind of what I want right here, because I don't necessarily want to be sending the most powerful of cartridges downrange until I get a full feeling for this place. Last thing I want is to send some 8mm Mauser down that way and have some people scream, "Oh my god, she's dead!" And be like, ah, it's time to leave. Not the range, but the country. So we're going to go ahead and avoid that. But this is a really, really cool little 22 long rifle. Since it's inside my bag, everything just kind of fits inside the stock right here. And I can carry this thing around really, really easily. The fact that it's able to fit in a bag is the only reason that it's out here, because I had to carry it in said bag in order to get out here. So I got some cheapo bulk box 22 long rifle. We'll go ahead and shove these bad boys into this bad boy, charge it, and send these downrange too. I should probably set up some kind of target out there. I see a federal box. Come here, federal box. Jeez. Look at all these empty boxes over here. Like, it is just scattered with empty boxes right here. And I'll be honest, that's awesome. Maybe I can get lucky and some drunk redneck left a full box of ammo out here. But, federal box. Yeet. Well, it didn't go very far. You know what? I could probably send that farther. There is just brass absolutely everywhere. Actually, right here, there's kind of a little divot. Cool. Yeah, if I stand over here, then you guys are actually at a half-decent height. So, I got a box out there. It looks like it fell down, but that's not going to stop me from shooting it. I think this thing only holds 8 rounds. Yep. This right here really would be a fantastic little survival rifle. I tell you what, the fact that I'm able to carry, actually this would have 3 magazines with it if I had a 3rd magazine. But 8, 16, 20, 24 rounds of 22 long rifle inside of a really, really little compact package, and you got the whole gun with you here. And this thing's accurate too. I brought this out on the YouTube channel, and I shot it at 100 yards, and I got probably about a 4-inch group at 100 yards with bulk ammunition, like the cheapo stuff that you can find. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go for the federal box again, because why not? I ought to bring myself something out here that's an actual target to shoot. I feel like that would be a good time. So federal box it is. All right, there we go. Well, I've officially shot all of my stuff. I have more ammo, but I'm gonna go ahead and save those for more videos because I am severely lacking on funds to pick up more ammo. Lots of plans for this range out here. I've got a K31 now that I have yet to shoot, and I've got some Steyr 8890s that I'm going to bring out here and send some lead down range with. The only difficult thing about being out here is with how difficult it is to get out here and how much sludge I have to go through. I can basically only bring out one long gun at a time, especially because I'm going down essentially a public road over that way in order to get over here. So I don't want to have something like slung on my back or anything like that. I go ahead and I'm just going to keep it inside the rifle case so I don't have any issues. So I can only bring one long gun at a time per trip, but that's alright. I tend to be able to make multiple videos with the things that I bring. So speaking of multiple videos, I'm going to go ahead and end this one and probably make myself another one. Thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate your time. Like, subscribe, share. Description down below has linked all sorts of stuff. Go check it out. You guys go off, have yourself a fantastic day. I'm glad I found this place, and hopefully it serves me well. I will see you guys later. Since I've done this. Bonnie and Clyde be damned. Poor man's Garen. Shame that bolt action shotguns aren't more mainstream.